Gabbie has been lying about who she's dating, and everyone knows she's secretly laughing about Trisha quitting Frenemies on the very podcast they were exposing Gabbie. So boil the kettle because today's tea is super hot and disturbing, and we need to investigate. So yesterday, Jessie Smiles, Gabbie Hanna's ex-best friend, exposed Gabbie by leaking a recorded phone call of them discussing Gabbie defending Jessie's rape and hanging out with him, and also accusing Jessie of lying. This phone call literally shocked everyone, and now Gabbie Hanna is at the top search result on Google when you type in apologist. So Gabbie is officially hated worldwide now, not like she wasn't already before. Apparently she's struggling to pay her mortgage at the moment and isn't making that much on YouTube, and eventually she plans to move to Hawaii to start a candle business, probably because she's seriously going to struggle getting employed anywhere after what's just been exposed online. The phone call was shocking, disgusting, disturbing, and Gabbie somehow made herself the victim in the situation, and she also made Jessie apologize to her. So yeah, everyone was talking about the leaked phone call online, and Trisha and Ethan recently uploaded a Frenemies podcast about the subject, but then there was some drama within the podcast itself that resulted in Trisha quitting the Frenemies podcast. So why exactly did Trisha quit? It was because of the argument over one of the segments that the employees of H3 had created. Trisha didn't name these employees. They then took a larger issue with Ethan, allegedly saying Trisha doesn't contribute to the podcast. After this, there was a conversation about the financial breakdown of the show, which obviously took place in front of the employees, including the fact that 5% of the AdSense revenue goes to the crew who creates it. Trisha then posted a video to her personal channel recently after the podcast aired, where they said they have no issues with anyone on the crew, including Ethan and Healer Klein, but that it's about them not feeling the best in a situation and letting the audience down. Trisha then went on to talk about how they wish the podcast was on their own channel. They also said they're really sorry, but not sorry for how they themselves feel. Someone had tweeted about the podcast stating, I also feel gross that this happened on the same podcast they talked about Gabbie, because now Gabbie is going to watch and therefore see whatever happens after with smug satisfaction. Makes me sick to think about. All this to say I've not watched the podcast yet. And this person isn't wrong. It's not hard to believe that right at this very moment, Gabbie is sitting happy at home, knowing that the Frenemies podcast is over because of issues that took place whilst Ethan and Trisha were filming a podcast about the topic of Gabbie and how vile she is. Now, it's not news that Gabbie Hanna is obsessed with Trisha. We've known this for a while because she literally can't stop talking about them. Recently, Gabbie was on Instagram livestream where she literally admitted she's obsessed with Trisha and misgendered Trisha on purpose.
I've never shared before and I've wanted to. Like, if you think whenever Trisha Paytas was pretending like she didn't know me, that I didn't want so badly to go in and just retweet all of the tweets where she's saying that she's obsessed with me and like wants to come to my shows and like asking or saying that she's gonna get VIP ticket to my show. Like, the girl's obsessed with me. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to do that. And I, for too long, have been trying to give grace to people who don't deserve it. Because I always think, like, if we could just talk, and then I brought her here, and we talked, and she lied directly to my face for 2 hours or more. And then, yeah, she said she was over it, and we both agreed to just like move on. And then she just literally started talking about me right away. Like, she started leaving shady comments on TikTok and shit, which always gets back to me, of course. I have 5 hard drives upstairs. Like, I don't throw shit away. So she just like, you know what I mean? And now here she is inserting herself again because she's obsessed with me. That's why she tries to like tell everybody I'm obsessed with her. It's fucking weird, dude. Someone said you're obsessed with her too. Here's the thing. It almost is like I don't have a choice because I have to think about her more than I want to. I've been trying to forget that for a long time. She won't let me because she won't shut her mouth. She can't help it because she's obsessed with me. So like, how do I not obsess over somebody who literally is constantly harassing me, lying about me, making videos, making shady comments, making shady tweets, making TikToks, inserting herself into every situation. Every time I'm in anything else, she has to pop her little head up. Like, it's absurd. I left a comment about her on TikTok. This is how manipulative, look at this little here. She said, I left a comment about her on TikTok because Trisha has been going off about me, and then I responded after people were saying, I saw a bunch of tweets being like, please don't respond to Trish, please don't respond to Trish. So then somebody commented that I was trying to be Trish, which is so funny. Once you see this series, you're gonna your ass off at that idea. when they said you're trying to be Trish or do what she does. And I was like, I'm Trisha if Trisha had talent and was happy. Because like, yeah, we're both dramatic, I guess. Like, I don't know. But Trisha herself says that we have nothing in common, so. You're in such denial. Okay. I'm gonna share my denial with you then.
Gabbie Hanna's obsession with people is actually quite intense, to be honest. She has been caught lying about who she's dated in the past. A TikToker recently came forward and exposed Gabbie for creating accounts online where she pretended herself and Bo Burnham were in a relationship.
I just watched the new Bo Burnham special and I can't stop thinking about how Gabbie Hanna Bo Burnham when she was in college. She made a storytime video about it. It's still on her channel, called My Embarrassing Secrets. Basically, she lied to all of her friends when she was in college and said that she was dating Bo Burnham. She even created a fake Bo Burnham Facebook profile and set it so that they were dating with a fake profile picture that she photoshopped. She would use the account to like her pictures and people actually thought that they were dating. She eventually went to a meet and greet of his where she gave him her phone number on a fortune cookie. She hit on him a lot and it was really uncomfortable for everybody involved. But when she was there, she got an actual picture of them together, and of course she changed the profile picture of the fake Facebook account so it looked even more real. It got to a point where fans of Bo's thought they were actually dating, and they edited Bo Burnham's Wikipedia page to say that he was dating Gabrielle Jeanette Hanna. In the video, she's like, "Oh my god, this is so cringy, I can't believe I did that," but like, we believe it, Gabbie.
And this isn't the first person to expose Gabbie for lying about who she's dated. Christine Sadelko recently took to Twitter and had said, "My favourite Gabbie Hanna moment was when I got stuck in an Uber with her and she told everyone that she was dating Taylor Swift's brother, clearly wanting us to be shocked/impressed, so I purposely changed the subject and never acknowledged it the whole ride, and she was so mad, LMAO. And this should go without saying, but she was absolutely 100% lying, lol. How awkward and hilarious." So going back to that leaked phone call Jessie Smiles posted to her Twitter recently, Gabbie has not acknowledged anything at all and has continued posting videos to TikTok as if nothing ever happened. But I can assure you the backlash she's getting for doing so is a lot. I guess her dreams of quitting YouTube and moving to Hawaii are becoming a reality rather fast. So, what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.